Well, folks, 10 years. Finally happened. Your boy got hurt. It's funny, but it sucks. It sucks really bad. And that's what today's video is about. 6 days ago now, I got injured, and basically the hospital, the doctor said he wished I would have fractured my ankle instead of did what I did to it. It's going to take a lot longer to heal. So, unfortunately, today's video is not out doing some awesome adventure like you normally see. I am going to be in a position where I'm not going to be able to do a lot of the videos that I typically would do on this channel for the next month. And that's a huge pill for me to swallow. I'm a workaholic. I love what I do. I've been blessed to adventure and film for the last 10 years, and I'm obsessed with it. So I'm not the type of guy that can just sit around and just sit there. I'd literally drive me crazy. So I put a poll on Instagram of if we should bring the pod back. And this isn't like the Banger podcast where we have Tristan on, but this is what I'm going to be able to film right now. And especially while I'm doing a lot of bit of healing. So I just want to say, one, I'm sorry that I'm in this position because it does affect the type of content I can bring you. But at the same time, I want to ask for your support. You guys have always supported me through great videos, through terrible ones, and for the next month, I'm really relying on you guys to help me support my channel. It's not the type of videos I want to put out, but I still want to bring you guys value. So we've got the pod. We're going to be up and running, and we're going to talk about what happened in more detail, but I just want to candidly tell you guys that I am sorry, for my lack of judgment and getting hurt, and I could really use you guys' support. This is how I make a living. So I could really use you guys' support. I appreciate you guys so much for all the support. I hope you enjoyed today's show. It's going to be me and Hut on the pod. I don't know what we're going to call it. Maybe the emergency pod or the pain pod. The pain pod, the pod of pain. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I really encourage you guys to get in the comment section and let us know some ideas of stuff you guys want to see while I'm really immobile at this point. Yeah, it's a big pill to swallow. We're going to figure it out, and we're going to figure it out with you guys creatively where we can bring you value. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's show on the Pain Podcast. And yeah, we'll see you guys. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It really is helping me. And yeah, thanks. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready, brother.
Oh, dude. I kind of want to hit the intro song. I don't know how loud it's going to be either. Wow. Oh, man. Let's go. This feels so wrong playing this song. This is me and Tristan's Banger Podcast intro. Normally I'd be like, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Banger Podcast. This isn't the Banger Podcast. Hudson, we've got to give this thing a name here. And then look, I would fade it down. That's nice, right?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's only been 2 years. I got a little bit of practice.
A little nostalgia there.
Dude, okay. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome to the Broken with Brandon podcast. Broken physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, dude. We were joking about what to name it. So if you guys are new, you guys know or you probably don't know, I used to have a podcast with Tristan called the Banger Podcast, and Tristan was nice enough to, allow me to use this. It's at my house, but I still felt like I needed permission because it was his and I's thing. And he was like, yeah, dude, do your thing. I know you're hurt right now. It's like, dude, I can cover the sign up and everything. He's like, no, it's good. Do whatever you need to do. So
a little homage.
Yeah. So Tristan, if you're watching this, I just want to say thank you so much, for allowing me to use the set, even though it's not for the Banger Pod, it's for the Broken Pod. That's what we kind of want to call it. But, also, ladies and gentlemen, Hudson.
Hello, everyone.
You guys should all know him, Chef Hudson. We should have put you in your chef outfit. People are like, who is this guy?
Who is this guy?
They see the chef's hat, and then they're like, oh, that's Hudson. Yeah. It's Hudson. But so anyway, let's get down to business here. We're doing a podcast, which kind of feels nice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you.
First time, actually. I'm
yeah.
stoked here.
Yeah, we're bursting your little podcast bubble.
Yeah.
We're on the main channel, so we got to keep it PG.
I was like, where's it going with this?
Back on the podcast channel, I probably would have let it rip, but on the main channel, we got to keep it kind of timid.
Careful.
Anyway, we're going to get into kind of what happened. First of all of my bones are good. My Achilles tendon is fine, but I had a terrible sprain and some ruptured ligaments or tendons, or one of the two. Yeah. I don't really know which one it is, but the doctor did say, he was like, listen, I'd rather you would have broke your ankle, like fractured it. He's like, it's easier to heal. This one is going to be a road to recovery, which sucks because we work a lot and we run around a lot.
Quite a bit.
And we jump on things and I swim. And so I can't do any of that stuff right now, or at least not the way I did. And as of today, I am 6 days into this injury and I can walk this much. Zip, zilch. I have no use of my foot right now. You're probably wondering what happened. It's really embarrassing.
It is.
It's hard to be a grown man sitting here and telling you what happened to my ankle. But by the way, Lojo, my business partner with Bravo, called me after this and he said, hey man, I did the same thing. You want to know how he did it, Hudson? In Afghanistan.
That's way cooler.
That was way cooler. He told me, I was like, dude. He was like, so how'd you do it? And I was like, yeah. But anyway, what happened is I was in the backyard and I have an e-bike and I wrecked it. I didn't wreck it going super fast, but I fell off of it in a way where all my weight was on my ankle. I felt a pop, excruciating pain, and I knew right then and there I broke it. I literally landed on the ground and I said, choice word, I just broke my ankle. Now, here's the funny part. This is where things get funny. I knew I was about to feel immense pain and it was going to start swelling and things were going to go crazy. Mm-hmm. So I pull out my phone to call 911. I'm in my backyard, by the way. I'm like 200 yards from my house. I'm by myself. And Hudson lives like 30 minutes away. My neighbor is mowing the lawn and he's a little bit older, so he's not going to be like on his phone. You know, his phone's away. When he's mowing, he's mowing. So I pull out my phone to call 911. Dude, Reef out of nowhere just rocket ships towards me. I have my phone in my hand like this. Boom, knocks my phone out of my hand, which was kind of a blessing. It saved me a lot of money, which is good because I'm about to tell you something that's insane about the cost of all this. But I crawled over to my phone. It was like 5 or 6 feet. I crawled over to my phone. I grabbed my phone. And then I call my mother. So I call my mother just to like, should I call the ambulance, whatever. I let her know. And then I ended up calling Hudson. Oh, is that this bead? It's my beads hitting. Yeah, I thought it was you playing with that thing. But anyway, so I call my mother and then I call Hudson. I'm lost. Where am I even talking about?
You called your mother, which is any grown man's first resort when he gets hurt. Mom, please help. Help. And then you called me.
Yeah. So I called you. My mom's also an hour and a half away. So I realized, I was like, okay, I can make it. I don't want the ambulance bill.
Well, that was what I told you. I was like, listen, I'll come get you.
Yep.
I'll be there in 25, 30 minutes if you can hold out. But me taking you to the ER is going to be a lot less expensive than having them come pick you up.
Yeah. So I had to crawl about 200 yards.
Oh, the security footage is hilarious.
I've got security footage. I'll probably inlay it right now, but I'll speed it up. And it's just Reef running around me. It looks like I've got a golden tornado around me. And by the way, Reef wasn't just running. He had the zoomies, bro. He had the zoomies. He was like, Dad's on the ground. Like, what the?
Yeah. Once you get down to his level, you're in his world now.
Dude, it was...
Everything else stops.
Exactly. So I finally made it to the gate, and I had to hop up these steps. And mind you, I feel as if my ankle is dangling off of my like leg.
I was concerned bones were sticking out.
Yeah. So, Yeah, there was a lot. But I go to hop up the pool gate, and I trip, and I land on my ankle that is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And Hudson was on the phone for this.
Oh, yeah.
I said a couple choice words, and I said...
More than a couple.
I said, yep, I'm hurt. I need to go to the hospital right now. Unfortunately, right now was still about 15 to 20 minutes away. I made it inside. I laid on the floor, had my foot up on a couch, and that is where Hudson found me.
Mm-hmm. I walk in. He's laying on the kitchen floor with his foot up on an ottoman and a bottle of water. And I was like, well.
And what was I doing?
Oh, you were filming me coming in.
Let's go.
Everything gets filmed here.
Nothing stops.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube keeps going. Mm-hmm. So I was like, and there's Hudson walking in. So I've got all this.
Where we are.
Yeah, I've got all this footage. I just didn't know how to use it or put it together. I think I guess the podcast is probably the best way. I'll just inlay some stuff here. But essentially that's what happened. I went to the hospital. They saw me quickly. I had a great doctor this doctor.
Nurse was dialed.
Nurse was really nice. They had to cut off my boot. Everyone thought it was fractured. I attempted to cut off my extra tough before they gave me morphine and couldn't.
That didn't happen.
Well, I think it was a part of a flexibility issue, but it was also part of a pain issue. There was a multitude of things happening there. Long story short, you now know what happened to me. I have a long road to recovery. I also have to do some follow-up appointments and see. Surgery is not out of the question for ligament or tendon. I get those confused, but there are some ruptured things that if they are ruptured, I may have to get surgery. I'm not sure. I don't know. There's a lot I have to figure out, but I do have an injury that's keeping me from doing what I love to do, which is just driving me nuts. So that's kind of what happened. I'm sure I'll give you more details as I find them, but that's kind of what sprung up the podcast. And we're hoping you guys like this stuff. People really love when we just talk and hang out anyway and catching up. It's kind of like chilling with the bros. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping that sentiment is here. But if you guys hate it, you could just let us know too. I'll just sit on the couch and watch TikToks.
Well, if the sentiment isn't there, what are we going to do for the next month and a half? Bro?
I don't know what you're going to do. You're on salary. I mean, I get to hang out.
I've been off for a few days. I built a whole boat. Brandon blows his ankle out. I build a boat.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we are. But I will keep you updated with that. But that's unfortunately what's going on. So I've officially hit the 3 strikes. We had someone steal the fish. We had someone steal the boat. And
you just had fate steal your ability to walk, buddy.
Yeah, we've had my ability to be mobile stolen.
We just traded injuries.
Yeah, Hudson had what was it, torn?
I ruptured my ACL last year.
ACL. So yeah, basically, if you do anything to me and Hudson, you can just run away from us, and neither one of us can catch you. We're just both hobbling around. But so yeah, that's what's going on. I hope that answers a lot of questions. Before we get into some segments, I want to personally say, you guys with the Bravo support has been unreal.
Crushed it.
Unreal. And I know that there's a little bit of Bravo on this table right now, and a lot of people are like...
we can't get it. What's that doing there?
They're fiending for it, and I feel bad. This is my personal stash. This is all I have. So I just want to basically say thank you guys for all the support with Bravo. It's been absolutely unreal. I also have sample pouches. They just got delivered of some new flavors, and when they send them in these baggies, it always feels
it looks real contrabandy,
a little sketchy sending these little powdery substances through the mail. So maybe I shouldn't show what they say, but either way, I've got a new flavor here I want to toss in. And Hudson, do you want to tell them what we're going to be doing this season that we learned? Oh, wow. I'm really interested to try what's happening here. Oh, okay.
Is that a different flavor from what you tried earlier?
Yeah. We can't talk about the flavors.
We're not going to talk about it. Turn the bag towards me so I can see what you're dealing with over there.
It's the LC.
Oh, yeah. I'm interested in that
LC.
one as well. You got to let me know how you're feeling about that one.
All right, let's pop her in.
So good and tasty.
I always like to add a little water to my pouches.
So good and tasty.
I will tell you one thing I learned about prototypes is they're always like Like, these aren't what you guys would get. These are just flavor ones. But, dude, this is the thickest pouch I've ever had.
Oh, she a thick girl?
Oh, gosh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're big.
All that flavor.
It is juicing right now.
Oh, yeah.
She's juiced up.
She's juicing.
She's juiced up. Okay, so hold on, brother. There's like this weird salivating thing happening here.
Is it like when you pop in that piece of Hubba Bubba gum for the first time, it just kind of like locks you up a little bit?
Wow, I'm salivating.
Dude,
a lot.
your mouth noises in my ears right now are so
I'm so
ASMR
sorry.
I didn't ask for.
I am very sorry. Wow, dude. There's so much saliva in my mouth right now. There's a lot of flavor happening here, which is a great thing. Hold on. Excuse me. We've unlocked something here.
Might wet your whistle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. While I maneuver this around, man, I know the mouth noises and the mic is just not great. I want to say we're going to be doing something on the channel. Well, hopefully, I will be hobbling around to make this happen.
Brother, you literally, physically, and emotionally carried me last year. I got you this year, buddy.
We've been working on this project for over a year, and it's finally going to see the light of day on the channel, which is really exciting.
So exciting.
This year, we will be introducing duck hunting to the channel.
Bum, bum, bum.
Really exciting.
Oh, my God.
It's really exciting.
So geeked.
So last year, Hudson and I took all January off last year.
Well, you didn't really have a choice. You didn't have a cameraman
Yeah.
at that point. I had just had surgery.
Yep, Hudson got surgery. Oh man, I'm catching some juice here. Sorry, it's just it's my first time tasting this. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna be doing duck hunting on the channel, which is really exciting. So last year we spent all duck season hunting, learning, practicing, making mistakes, and now we still don't know what we're doing, but we know how to do it. So we can film it.
Doesn't make sense, but
We know how to do it good enough that we know that we can do it. It's just like we don't know enough to be like, yeah, this is what we do.
we understand the premise, but we're still rookies. We're red-shirted right now.
You know what? I'm going to put it this way. It's like when you're a fisherman, it's like, okay, you know like what color baits to switch to. You know what type of line. You know what type of hook works best with this lure. We don't have any of that. You know what we do know? We know if you put a worm on a hook, you going to catch something. And that's where we are.
A sunburn, might be a fish.
And that's where we are in duck hunting right now. We are at the just put a little worm on a hook.
It's that all gear, no game. We got everything to do it. No idea how to do it.
Eventually, this just unlocked right now. Something really good just happened here. Yeah, this was very good. LC, I was on the L, or it sounds like it was an L, but I was on the L flavor. And now the C just kicked in.
The fact that people are going to figure out what you're saying.
I don't think so.
Now. There's not very many L flavors, not very many C flavors.
We'll see.
All right, podcast is over. We're done here.
So, all right. So we're going to be duck hunting, which is very, very exciting.
So exciting.
And we're going to talk a little bit about this. One thing that I did forget on the podcast setup is the cameras actually reset every like 25 minutes. So we have to stop them and start them again. Okay. We're creeping up on this timeline. So I want to go ahead and give a big shout out. We're going to talk a little bit more. I feel like we have a lot we have to cover. And I don't want these podcasts to be like hour longs. I want them to be like 30, 40 minutes. Just something, something you can watch and something, what's that? Palatable. Yes.
Wavelength, buddy.
Dude, it's so on right now. So I want to shine some light on this company really quick because this is a huge leap of faith for them. You guys know I've been working with Maev for a long time. They're the dog food brand that we've worked with. Reef absolutely loves this stuff. But they heard about my injury and I had another integration to do with them. Normally we do like a really cool like off-grid series and Reef and we're giving them dog food. Unfortunately, I can't do that. And so we went to them and we said, hey, I'd hate to, not do something this month, but I'm going to be doing a podcast talking a little bit. It's kind of experimental. I don't know how to do because they pay me to promote the product because the videos get views. This is experimental. They didn't know how I was going to do, but I want to give a big shout out to Maev because they actually sponsored today's video with no clue on how this is going to do. So big thanks to Maev for partnering with me on this video specifically. Because it financially helps me out a lot, but also like they were willing to take some risks. So make sure to show them some love. It's a cutaway to something we filmed a few days ago. Let's get to the sponsor of today's video. Oh, don't you shake on me. No, brother.
Oh my God.
What happened right there? How'd you manage that one? Oh, let's go. You! As you guys can tell, Reef has got a ton of energy, and it's partially because of the sponsor of today's video, which is Maev. This is Reef's full-time diet for, say, probably the last 9 months, and it's brought so much energy to him. His coat is so much better, and me as a dog owner can feel way better. But this is human-grade dog food. They've got beef right here, and they also have chicken. I will tell you right now, if your dog's anything like mine, does not care which one he gets. He loves them both. Inside of this bag is some really great stuff. Reef, you can see all of the ingredients. There's no confusion about what's going on here. Reef, I got to show the people at some point, brother, just one moment. So this is how you're gonna serve it, and like I said, you can see all of the good stuff that's happening in there. There's no question, right? You've got your greens, you've got your raw meat here, you've got cucumber, you've got all of this different stuff, you've got some organs, and remember, this is all human grade stuff. So honestly, this is better than the stuff I'm typically eating, to be honest with you. This is a way better diet than I even have. Come on, up. Oh my gosh, bro. Did you see the fur on that? Okay, watch out. For some products, you don't really have to talk too much about. The proof is in the pudding, and Reef is in love with this stuff. Big thanks to Maev for sponsoring the channel. Big thanks for Maev for supporting Reef for, I don't know, what, the past 7-8 months? So thanks a lot, Maev. Make sure to check that link in the description. Hey, we're done. You did a good job, but we're done. Okay. We're gonna give him about 30 more seconds. All right, back to the video.
These wintergreens, by far my favorite so far.
I like hearing that.
Oh yeah.
It makes me feel good.
10 out of 10.
Other than the fact that they're not available anymore. You're just rubbing it in right now. I tried to like only do the prototype stuff because they don't have the prototypes either, but it's like they know what this says.
If you got them, you got them. If you didn't, you're missing out.
Yeah. Well, hey, so welcome back.
We're back.
We're back. All right. I wanted to talk about something. Hudson has no idea what's on the list of things to talk about. So we were talking about duck hunting, which is going to be really fun to implement on the channel. It's going to be a great time. But there's one thing that I've been talking to Hudson about, and I want the people's, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this because I think it's a winning idea. Do you know where I'm going with this?
No.
Let me get a guess. It's something I want you to do.
Something you want me to do?
Mm-hmm.
I was ASMR water drinking there. I don't know, man.
You don't know?
What am I going to be whipping up ducks in the blind? Cooking? That's my whole premise. That's my whole premise.
There we go.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah?
Are you talking about the Chef Huddy cookbook
yes,
that got mentioned?
Dude.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
I know where you're going.
Okay, so this is a perfect time to just ask the people. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we take Chef Hudson's ability to, at the last minute, throw something together to make a dish.
So much pressure.
I think we have created such a monster that people, when they see Hudson, they no longer are like, hey, you're Jiggin's camera guy. They're like, what's up, chef?
Yeah, we were at the Bassmaster Classic, and I had a subscriber, a very dedicated subscriber. I found out afterwards, talked to him for a few minutes, come up and he goes, you're the cook. And I'm like, the what? I couldn't understand what thought he kept calling me Hook. And I was like, he was like, no, like you cook on the channel. I was like, right. I'm Chef Hudson. Yeah, you got me. Holy crap.
Chef Huddy, dude.
Yeah.
Chef Huddy. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. If we created a Chef Hudson cookbook, would you buy it? Now, I've told her this is a 50-50 project for me and Hudson. I've told him this. I said, listen, you have to do it. I will help you with the photos. I will help you like get it published, and I will help you market it to the audience, and we'll just split it down the middle.
I would be a published author at that point.
Dude, hey, they say anything you get paid to do, you are a professional at it. So technically, you are a professional chef.
I was in a past life. That was my first job, cooking food, man.
Oh, yeah. You were whipping up wings.
I was a line cook for quite a few years, but that's where I learned.
All of that has led to this moment. Chef Hudson's cookbook.
If the Beef O'Brady's boys could see me now.
Yeah, they're like, damn. Chef Huddy
made it out.
He made it to the top, to the mountaintop. So if you guys think we should do that, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And also, like, we're going to be doing a lot more stuff this year, like alligator stuff. We're going to be doing some duck stuff. There's a lot of like catch and cook stuff that's going to be happening. I don't know. I'm feeling a change of the channel. You guys could probably tell too, especially now. They're like, this is the Wild Wild West. The kid's doing a podcast on his main channel.
Podcast talking about a cookbook.
What's he doing, dude? Here? Like, I used to watch your underwater videos. Now you're just a podcaster. Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of where we are. You got any thoughts? What do you think?
It's a lot of pressure. I got to come up with recipes because normally I do my best work. My back's against the wall, but unfortunately I find my back against the wall more often than I like. And that's something you told me a long time ago. And coming up with recipes on the fly has kind of been my thing, but I'm not on the fly when I'm coming up with a cookbook. But
here's the thing is we could have, somebody's going to steal this idea, dude. Somebody's going to be like, I can't believe that they put all this online. Like, this is a great idea. We could have you make the dish. We'll take photos of it and stuff in the truck camper, in the houseboat, in all of these scenarios. We'll take all the photos of the food. We'll recreate the, how to do it, cookbook instructions, and then we'll have a little QR code on the page of the video that meal is in. Oh my God. So we just do like 10. We do like 10 recipes. That's 10 catch and cook videos that they could do. Yeah. That's so sick.
Because I've already got, 2 of them now.
Well, I mean, we could figure it out. I mean, it could be, it might not make sense to put the alligator catch and cook in there because how many people are cooking alligator? Or maybe that's what makes it cool. Like, you could supplement this alligator with
chicken. Because they say it tastes like chicken. It doesn't. Anybody who says alligator tastes like chicken is crazy because it does not.
I mean, anything. But, yeah, so that's what we got going on. That's something that I really want you guys to urge Chef Huddy to do because that's just like, it's such a winner.
I think it's a cool idea. I also think it's a lot of pressure.
Could be a winner. You could sell 2 books. You could sell 2 million bucks. Either way, published author. That would be in your Instagram bio.
That would be in my published author. New York Times bestseller.
Professional chef, published author.
Part-time cameraman.
Dude, I love it.
Mediocre duck hunter.
I love it. No, I love it, dude. I think mine is going to be former Weather Channel host, former YouTuber,
professional fun haver,
former ability to walk is kind of where my mentality is, or subpar podcaster. Look, man, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know what to do in my life right now. I am just keeping my mind busy. You want to have a real moment? Dude, I'm so frustrated. I've told Hudson so many times. Hudson had to come over to help me wash clothes.
Yeah, I did your laundry, buddy.
Well,
took out your trash, fed your dog, did your laundry.
Here's the problem. I don't have both my legs right now. So with that, ironically, I have crutches. They've made a podcast appearance at this point. And unfortunately with crutches, when I don't have my ability to walk, I get my ability back there, but now I don't have the ability to use my hands.
Yeah, I've been trying to find you a hover round on Facebook Marketplace. Just surprise you with it, but they're very expensive.
Dude, someone told me when I cut off the extra tough boot, one of the comments said, perfect time for an extra tough times life alert partnership. I was like, Dang.
Your life alert just
They're
alerts
so
my
right.
beeper.
They're so right, dude. So I don't know. That's just, I don't know. That's kind of what's going on in my life. I'm a little frustrated because I can't do like basic tasks by myself. So luckily Hudson's on salary, and instead of camera stuff, I'm just like, hey.
I mean, I would have been there whether I was on salary or
I
not.
know. I'm just, it makes me feel better where I'm
it makes me feel nice to know that call number 1, mom. Call number 2, emergency contact. Hudson's on the way.
Okay, do you want to know a funny story? Yeah. A really funny story? Call number 1 was not my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Call number 1 was actually a mistake. Okay, so I don't know if you understand the context. When I hurt my ankle, I said my call number 1 was my mom. It wasn't. I accidentally hit a recent call, and it was a guy who basically owns and does the marketing for a fishing company. Mm-hmm. And I don't, I would say his name. It's going to make a lot more sense here soon. But anyway, I call this guy, and ironically, I see it, and I'm like, it rings like 4 times, and then I hang up. But as I'm finally made it into the house, and I'm laying down for like the 20 minutes for Hudson to come, he calls me, and we're doing a little bit of business together. And he calls me, and he's like, hey, man, how you doing? You doing okay?
Sorry I missed your call,
Yeah,
buddy.
sorry I missed your call. I was like, hey, so-and-so. I'm doing all right. I'm currently laying on my kitchen floor right now, helpless with a broken ankle, waiting for Hudson to come get me. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, I didn't really mean to call you. I meant to call my mom and accidentally clicked you. And it was just so funny. I ended up calling him.
Poor guy. He was like, what? Do I need to do something?
We've only talked a few times, but
now you're best pals.
It's kind of funny that business first. Business first, Business first, baby.
Poor man.
Yeah, so that's where we are. That's where I'm at in life right now. I want to end on something fun.
Dude, the only thing I can think of fun right now is duck season. We got things to do, buddy.
Yeah, I got to heal.
You know what I got to figure out is how to get the blind on the boat without you.
We need more friends. Hey, we're going to have a link in the description. You can sign up to be our friends.
For a subscription service of $29.99 a month.
Jeez, dude. We've got so many problems right now. We've got boats being stolen out of the backyard.
Fish are gone.
Fish are decimated. My ankle is just a big mystery of when I'll be back.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If you guys felt like I wasted your time with this podcast, let me know. I want your honest opinion. I will come more prepared for the next podcast with things to talk about.
Yeah, we're just here. We're just figuring things out, buddy. That's all.
We're figuring things out. But I will tell you, we worked really hard to dust off the mics, if you will. We revamped the fish tank. We don't even have a fish in there. Matter of fact, a couple days ago, we had about 2 inches of water in there. Mm-hmm. So we're working on the fish tank. We're working on the set. We're working on bringing things back. And if you guys like the pods, this is something I actually can do. Mm-hmm. I really can do this, and it gives me like a fire and a joy to do it. So I am taking a risk by tanking my channel by doing this. I know that sounds confusing, but if I throw this pod up and it gets 30,000 views, that's going to hurt my average on my channel, and YouTube will be like, okay, well, his content is down. People are not interested. When I get back on my feet, quite literally, it's still going to be hurt from the podcast series if it doesn't do well. So I ask if you could support me through this. We're going to get back to the regularly scheduled program. This is just what I can do right now to, one, make ends meet, but also fulfill myself with being able to do something and contribute. That is the biggest thing I've learned in the past 6 days, is I haven't been able to do anything. And I feel helpless, and it's got me frustrated and angry. But today has been a great day. Hudson drove me to the gas station. We got our drinks. We sat down. We talked about some ideas. We got the cameras lit up. We got the lights going. I feel good today. I'm really happy that I'm like doing something. And then after this, I'm going to sit down and edit. So I feel productive, which is
That's
good.
a big win
For my mental health.
Yeah,
it's good for my physical health. And I just want to bring some value. So I don't want to just upload crap to the channel just to have it up there. So I really would love to hear your ideas on what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see.
Dude, we could bring in guests. We could do
Guest is a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe. It's really up to you guys. So I'm just in a spot right now where I don't want to be dormant. I can't. for my own sake. I can't. I'm a workaholic, but I love what I do. So I'm addicted to doing what I love to do, which is this. So,
which is a good place to be.
It is. It's just frustrating.
It's a double-edged sword when you're hurt, but it is a great place to be because you love your job.
Yep. So I'm blessed, and I just ask that you guys continue to support me. I would love your feedback. I can't stress that enough. I'm going to be going through the comment section because I have nothing else to do at all. But with that being said, folks, I think that's going to wrap it up. I feel like we touched a couple topics. I feel a little rusty, just to be completely honest with you. So I apologize if you guys felt like I was a little slow. I just haven't sat down and done a pod in a minute. So,
and I will tell you guys, if enough people in the comments ask for it, Chef Huddy will make a cookbook.
Let's go. That's what we need.
We'll do it.
That's what we need.
That's the energy we need.
All right. Speaking of energy that we need, bro.
Dude, I got this wintergreen ripping right now, buddy.
Yeah. So Hudson's geeked off the wintergreen. I had our samples. It was pretty good. So we've got some exciting stuff. You guys have decimated our supply, so we're completely sold out. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. It is insane. But everything we're making, we're dumping into buying more and more products. So we've got a lot of things changing. Maybe if we do another podcast, I can talk a little bit more about that, how it started. Maybe have a Lojo in and talk about it. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So with that being said, folks, that is going to wrap up today's painful podcast.
Broken with Brandon.
The painful podcast.
The Broke Boys podcast.
It's so painful to listen to. I don't know. Maybe the painful podcast, one that you can. I don't know. We'll come up with a tagline. Maybe you guys can drop some comments of good
what
names.
we could call this.
Disaster, man. But we're gonna come back bigger, better, stronger. The fish tank's gonna have a fish in it.
Boats are coming back. Things are getting done. Better pizza, Papa John's.
That's right. All right. Thanks for Maev for sponsoring today's video. Seriously, I really appreciate it. They took a big risk, so make sure to check that link and show them some love. Hudson, you got anything you want the people to know?
Those are also the most fun brand integrations we ever do.
Yeah.
Because realistically, we just
Reef.
get to go play with Reef.
Yeah.
Reef goes with us everywhere. We love to play with him. Yeah. We love him more than anything. He's part of this team.
Good time.
Just to get him lit and have a good time.
He has a good time.
It's fun.
All right, folks. That's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's something a little bit different, but this is what we're going to do.
This is where we are.
This is where I'm at.
Where you've been. This is what you've been reduced to.
This is where I'm at until I hobble somewhere else. All right. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya. Love you. And I genuinely appreciate all of you. Thank you guys so much. How you feel about that?
I feel pretty good, buddy.
Do you like it?
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on me to make a cookbook now. Thanks for that.
How do you feel about podcasting?
That's pretty fun, man.
You can whisper and everyone can still hear it.
Yeah, I know everybody can hear me because I'm talking into a microphone that's being recorded on camera and on audio. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little ASMR.
It smells just like I remember it.
Pouch,
people just clicked off right there.
Pouch ASMR.
People just heard that and they clicked off. They're like, nope. What's cool?
Dude, people aren't going to make it this far into the podcast anyway.
Yeah, right.
Let's be real here.
Let's be real. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Watch times at all.
The let's be real podcast. That's exactly what's going on here.
Let's be better podcast. All right. I'm going to just all right.
Thanks guys. Bye. See you later.
Love you all. I can't reach it.
This button right here?
The big red one.
That one?
Yeah, thank you.
Right here?
Yeah.
Press it.